Hey guys, Maroun here. Welcome to the HIIT class. We're going to start with our dynamic warm-up. Today's session is going to be body weight exercises. So you just need a mat. We're going to start by laying down or sitting on the floor. We're going to do some ankle mobility, knee and hip. So we're going to start with the ankle. We're going to start by holding the below our thigh. So from this position, I'm going to move the ankle. So I'm going to start by pointing my toes out, rotate them in to the other side, making sure the knee stays in place. So you're just rolling the ankle while making sure the knee is locked and not moving. We're going to go for 2 to 3 rotations, slow, controlled, only moving the ankle. Now we're going to rotate to the other side. Two more. Okay, we're going to continue with the right knee. So we're going to holding our thigh from this position. I'm going to keep my toes pointing up, so always flexion in the ankle. I'm going to rotate my toes out. I'm going to lift, extend, reach my roadblock here, rotate my toes in while keeping flexion. So I'm not doing this. I'm always keeping my toes pointing up and in, and then rotate down. So I'm going to rotate my toe out, point my toe out. When I reach up, I point it in and then I control down. 2 more. Reverse it. Keep it pointing in, up, rotate out, control down. Okay, other side. So, same thing. I'm going to start with the ankle. So from here, I'm rotating the ankle. So if you see me from this position, point my toe in, inward and then outward, without moving my knee. So the knee stays in place. If you can place your hands on your knee and only try to rotate the ankle. Reverse it. So the shin bone should stay neutral and stable while you're rotating your ankle. Now you're going to keep your flexion, point your toes up, rotate in, control down. Reverse it. Okay, let's go ahead and lay on our side. So we're going to start by laying on the right, rotate the left hip, circular motion of the hip. Kick back, forward and down. 2 more. So up, open up, internally rotate, take your knee back, control forward. Always make sure that there's no arch to the lower back. Reverse it. Let's go on the other side. So 90-90 with the legs. Gonna start by lifting the knee up, open up the hip, internally rotate, take your knee back, control knee above, forward. Push back, all the way up and forward, control the knee, leg down. 1 more. Alright, that's for the lower body. We're going to start with the shoulders. You're going to start with your arms at 90-90, internal, external with the shoulders. Keeping your arm at a 90-degree angle, tucking your pelvis in, bracing your core. You're not rotating from the wrist. You're just moving the shoulders internal, external. Next time you're internal, you're going to hold it there. Take your wrist all the way behind your lower back. Land down on the lower back. Tuck your pelvis in, lift away from the lower back here. All the way behind your head. Keep looking straight. 2 more. Land on the lower back. Stay there, shoulder blades. Slow, controlled, circular motion of the shoulder blades without hiking up too much the shoulder and without swinging too much the elbows. Keep your lower back neutral, you're not arching the lower back, reverse it. One more. Alright. So we're gonna start with the first exercise. We're gonna do a pistol squat, so single leg squat. If that's hard, you can place a book underneath your heel so it gives you more of an elevation, so it's easier. It takes a bit of the ankle mobility so you can sink deeper more into the squat. Or you can use a chair behind you, sit on the chair, and then control back up. So I'm gonna set the timer.
Starting session.
So 30 seconds, focusing on one side, heels on the floor. Gonna sit back and down, and back up, tap. Sit back and down, tap. That's why we made sure that the ankle, knee, and hip are warmed up. So we're ready for the first exercise, which is the pistol squat. So either you extend your leg straight, the floating leg, or you keep it bent, squat down, and then control back up. Other side. All right. Okay, so we're gonna keep going with single leg movements. We're gonna focus on the hams and glutes. We're gonna continue with single leg deadlifts, trying to keep our knees soft so that all the tension stays in the quad and glute. The hams and glutes. So we're gonna start here with one leg all the way here, then push forward the hips, keep the knees soft. Hips back, push forward, squeeze the glutes. Try not to lock the knee. Switch. So basically you're pushing your hips forward, keeping your knees soft. You're not locking because you take the load out of the legs.
Rest.
All right. We're going to continue with the lower and upper body exercise. So we're gonna start on all fours. I'm gonna shift my hips back, pull my knees a bit out, walk my arms forward, keep my arms shoulder level. From there, I'm gonna lift my knees above the floor. I'm gonna start by first taking my right knee to the opposite left knee to the opposite ankle, and then all the way up. Draw a circle with my knee. Control back here, all the way back. So knee to wrist, all the way, draw a circle with the knee all the way back, keeping the base leg, the knee soft. Control back here, load here. Reverse it. So right to left, open up. So then this knee stays bent. When I'm taking like my leg into a circle rotation. Okay, we're gonna continue with core. So knees to elbows, inhale here, back all the way to the ups. So knee to elbow, back all the way up. Now from here we're gonna go for windshield wipers. So keeping this crunch position, so my lower back is flat, belly button pushed towards the spine, moving my legs from one side to the other while pressing my arms down. If you feel your neck starting to bother you, you can either drop your head down or hold your head. Nice. Alright, we're gonna continue on the floor. We're gonna do some donkey kicks. There's two variations. So either you do the donkey kick with the knee stays with the knee on the floor, or you can lift the knee an inch or two above the floor and kick with the opposite leg. So in this position, you're gonna kick up, control back down. So in either positions or either variation, try to keep your lower back flat and try not to bend to the opposite side. So I don't mind how much you can lift your leg up, that shouldn't be your concern. Try to keep your lower back flat. Hold for 1 second, control down. So imagine there's a tennis ball behind your knee and you don't want it to fall down, so you're not extending your leg. You're keeping it in a 90-degree angle, you're kicking up towards the ceiling without shifting your weight to the other side. You can also use a band. If you have a mini band, this will give you more challenge. Or you can lift your knees above the floor. In this position, kick up. Alright. Alright, we still have one more. So we're gonna do a 90-90 transition from one side to the other. So I'm gonna start in this position, forming a 90-degree angle with the leg. So you're gonna start by lift, one side, transition to the other side, 90. Now from here, I'm gonna post up. So down, rotate to the other side, and then back up, push. Slowly opening up the hip, first lifting this knee. See how much you can lift without bringing this leg up. Whenever you reach your roadblock, continue with the other side. Down, and post up. Slowly control back down, open up, push. All right, a minute break. We still have 2 more rounds. So let's get set. Back to pistol squats. Sit back and down. Make sure that your leg is parallel to the floor more or less. And then push the heel, stand up. You tap with the other foot on the floor. And then return back down. At all times, you're trying to activate the side muscle so you can keep your knee in line with the toe when you squat down. And switch. So corkscrew your foot into the floor and squat down. Back up, tap. Take it off. Okay, now start with the opposite leg. We'll continue with the single leg deadlifts. Alright, let's do it. So hinge back and then push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, keep your knees locked. So this way you're building strength and stability while using single leg at a time. So keep your torso a bit leaning forward while you push your hips forward so it gets more harder. Or you can make it easy by tapping down the floor with the other foot. Alright, so we're going to do it from this position now. So you're going to start on all fours, hips back, walk your arms forward, load the hips back so you're lifting your knees 2 to 3 inches above the floor. You're going to take your knee to the opposite wrist and then draw a circle all the way back, keep your toes pointing up. When you're ready, return back, back down. Alternate. Right. Core. So all the way down. We're gonna start bringing the knee to the elbows, or elbow to knees. Inhale back all the way to V up. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale, reach. 90-90 windshield wipers. Or you can extend the legs all the way. All right.
Rest.
Okay, donkey kicks, and we finish with a 90-90 transition one side to the other. So with the donkey kicks, legs stays forming a 90-degree angle. Your lower back stays neutral, flat. So if there's an object behind, above your lower back, it shouldn't fall down. So when you leg kick up, you're just engaging the hands and glutes, hold, and then control back down. Try not to shift your body to the right if you're kicking with the left or the vice versa. You can make it harder by lifting the opposite knee up and kick here. And we're gonna switch. Try to keep your knee 2 to 3 inches above the floor. Don't move, kick up. Whew. Wow, this is tough. All right.
Rest.
Catch your breath. We still have one more. Okay. So we're gonna start from one side, 90. If you feel it's too hard, you can place your arms behind your back and then slowly transition. When you reach the other side, you can push back up. Slowly control back down. Place your hands back. Slowly transition to the other side. And then push back up. Or you can activate your arms, brace your core, and then slowly move the hip, push back up. Right.
Tabata complete.
Water break. All right, pistol squat. Other side. Okay, single leg deadlifts. Get set. Make sure the heel, the big toe and small toe are pressed down. Hinge back. Switch. So I'm keeping the 70-degree bend. You're not blowing all the way down. You're keeping it here and then you're pushing your hips forward. So it's just the hip. You're focusing on the hip more than how much you can lean with the torso forward. Just get more the calves and glutes rather than rounding with the lower back. Right, I'm going to do it from this angle. So on all fours, shift your hips back, walk your arms forward, load the hips, and when you're lifting your knees above the floor, when you're ready, you reach to the opposite wrist, you draw a circle, you control back, and you load back down. So knee stays above the floor at all times, and the base knee stays soft. Switch.
Rest.
All right. 4. Inhale all the way up. At all times, you're keeping your lower back flat on the floor, even when you take your arms back. Windshield wipers. So I'm pressing my elbows down, I'm keeping my belly button pushed down, and I'm transitioning from one side to the other. Nice.
Rest.
All right, we're gonna finish with the 90-90, switching from one side to the other. So we're gonna start on one side, forming a 90-degree angle with the legs. Activate our body, rotate to the other side. Pulse back up here. Slowly lower the hip down. Start by lifting the leg. Follow with the other leg. Good job.
Rest.
All right. We're gonna finish with a stretch. We're gonna start with stretching the hip flexor. We still have one more. Okay. So let's do the donkey kicks. I forgot the donkey kicks. So let's finish with the donkey kicks. White hold. Always make sure you're not leaning towards the opposite side when you kick. So make sure the elbow stays locked and your lower back stays neutral. And you don't have to worry about how much you can kick up with the leg. So as soon as you feel the contraction of the hams and glutes, you hold it there, you control back down. Keep looking between your hands so you don't have to look down or you like extend the neck down. Alright.
Session complete.
So we're gonna stretch the hip flexor while laying on one side. So lay down on one side. You're gonna hold the foot, keep the knee under your hip, tuck your pelvis in. You're gonna feel the stretch in the front part of the leg. Breathe there. While I'm doing that, the base leg, your knee stays locked. But with every exhale, try to pull the leg a bit more back while keep reducing the arch and lower back. So from this angle, I'm gonna post up here and then bring the knee forward, so I'm gonna get the stretch more on the side part of the back. The more I walk my arm back, the more I can get the stretch. So find a position where you can feel the stretch on the lateral side of the back of your spine. Hold it there, breathe. Same thing, tuck your pelvis in, keep the lower knee locked, bending with the upper knee. Good, slowly transition to the other side. So we're gonna start with the hip flexor stretch. Same setup, keeping the knee under the hip, tucking your pelvis in, keeping the lower leg knee locked, breathing into the hip flexor. Just take a second to check out, see if you're in line and you're in a straight line from head to toe. If not, try to adjust your position so you can get more of the stretch. So the torso should stay above the hip. Slowly let go. Same thing from this position. Gonna keep the lower knee locked. Bring the top one above the lower knee, and then get the stretch of the side part or the lateral part. Same thing. Here I'm gonna be in line. Alright, I'm going to stand up, finish with the ham stretch. So you're going to land on your heel, soften the knee, arms on your hips, toes pointing up, arch of the lower back, and float over the front thigh. Feel the stretch of the calf and the ham. Hold it there, breathe. slowly up, other side. So you're landing on your heel, you're softening the knee, you're sticking your hips back, arching the lower back, keep your toes pointing up, float over the front thigh, feeling the stretch all the way down. Alright, thank you guys, hope you enjoyed it. Happy weekend, stay safe, and I see you next week.